师父圆寂的法会上面嘛，那时候和尚跟我们大家讲说，今天晚上你发的愿呢，师父的加持力特别大。那我可以讲，我是美国回来的，我想说师父希望能够把师父的法呢介绍给西方人。是跟法师讲说，我们僧团都在这个角落。那如果说我们在这边开 open house 之后呢，那我们是不是也应该在这边开班？那法师就说好，然后我们就到处找教室。第一个地方它设备很好，是政府和民间一个中间的一个机构，我还教你们报税呀，等于像有点社区服务。法师来的时候，我们就这个东西打开。然后那时候来的时候坐满满的，然后法师在这边上课这样。然后借以后，他就跟我讲说，我们这个地方呢是给整个社区的，不能每个礼拜三就是被你们包下来的这样。找了高中，因为他晚上打扫的人呢，大概8点半他就希望能够整理完，他就回去，所以在高中界呢也不能太晚。然后在高中旁边呢有一个打曲棍球的场地，我们也去借了。每次一曲棍球比赛的时候呢，就一队赢了就咚咚咚咚咚就很大声。然后最有趣的就是每次法师一来，比丘一来的时候就排的比丘的一排嘛，这样走上去，全场马上就肃静。然后下课的时候，那比丘一排出去，我们俩一排走去，也是全场肃静。等我们前后中间他们就很吵，就这样。对，我们那时候大致上也是这样子，可以开个灯。然后这个也是租一租，他们也不让我们租，就能借的都差不多都借了。这个地方也很小，所以后来我们就自己买一个房子，然后这边当教室。
Yeah, I should touch some of your cat food and then let you smell it.
Oh, because
my closest friend has Alzheimer's. And although I stayed with them the first night that I'm here, when I called a few days later, she asked me when I was coming to the island, and she had completely forgotten. I think right now my work is detachment from people who have been so close to me for 40 years, and that's very hard.
My profession of being a judge, because I had no relationship to these human beings, it was very difficult for me to get plugged in and upset. When you're married and you live with somebody 24 hours a day, it's so much easier to get emotionally involved when your spouse is being very intense with you and being very intentional and is expressing themselves. It's very difficult not to take it personally.
When I started with the cancer treatments, I was diagnosed in November that the cancer I'd had in 2003, breast cancer, had returned to the lymph nodes. And it really frightened me at the time. It was a shock for myself, for my family, everyone, that it had come back.
I think life comes down to two things. A one-word question and a one-word answer. And I've always been searching. I know the one-word question, and the one-word question is why. And what's the one-word answer?
Well, how you doing? Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too.
Wow.
南无本师释迦牟尼佛。南无本师释迦牟尼佛。南无本师释迦牟尼佛。
南无本师释迦牟尼佛。
南无本师释迦牟尼佛。
南无本师释迦牟尼佛。And I think, Lori, what's been very helpful with the work that we've been doing with Lam Rim is to be able to catch ourselves from getting caught up in our mind much quicker. And we can be able to separate from that mind into what's really important. At the very least, it's a great tool.
Well, one thing I've observed with our relationship because of our practice and our study and the theories and the philosophies is an allowing with no attachment and a peacefulness, a serenity and a beauty in our relationship that I've never seen before.
I'm a Catholic, a Christian, have been since I was born, and I still am. But now, the difference is that the teachings of the Catholic Church, if they are applied right, are very, very similar to the teachings here. For instance, as an example, the precepts and the Ten Commandments.
Buddha's always watching. You know, it keeps it close to my heart as well. Seeing the enjoyment and seeing the delight that I bring to people, even if it's only for a couple of hours. That also doesn't just stem from being a stage performer. That also stems for, you know, me playing in nursing homes, playing for seniors, people that are dying of cancer, just so that can take away all their pain is very special. And to know that, you know, I have Buddha close makes it even more special. And I tell everybody I know, you know, like to, you know, well, there's a class here, there's a class here, you should go, you know, because I think it would make a lot of people happier just to experience it, to get involved. But seeing what the class has done, seeing what the monks have done here on Prince Edward Island, it's an amazing thing.
5. It's like a relief, and it's like a safe place, and like recharging batteries. So I come to recharge my batteries every week, and, you know, no matter what's going on in the week, sometimes, you know, you get tired and you go, oh, I don't want to do anything. I just want to stay home and rest. But then I say, no, you have to go. So I go, and then afterwards, I'm just like, I'm always feeling very happy afterwards, always.
Anytime I've joined the class, it's like they're so happy, and I'm so happy to be there. And I've been able to go back to class the last few weeks, and it's just been so wonderful. Like, sometimes I feel quite tired at night. Like last night, I thought I might not go, and then Norma called me, my classmate. By the time we finished talking, I said, okay, well, come and get me, and I was so glad because it was very energizing. It's amazing when you get...
I'm bright today. Yes, you look very pretty today. It's very nice of you to come and get me again. Thank you. It's my pleasure.
Because Norma, I'll tell you, Norma called and I said, I don't know, I'm very tired. I think maybe I'll do Skype tonight.
Well, you become animated when you get here.
And then it's like, yeah. And Skype is not the same. Like, it's nice to... You can still connect with Skype, but it's not the same as seeing everyone and talking. And so, yeah, this is my medicine for the night.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah. So I OMAC all of you. Thank you.
That's fine. Besides OMAC, 3 karmic doors, that helped me so much in how I behave. When I'm in a situation, I think, first, how does that person feel? And why is that person acting like that? rather than automatically assuming something that person is wrong and I'm right. I say, whoa, wait a minute, maybe I'm not. So to care about other people more.
Even though I haven't met the late master, I feel as though I've met him. Whenever the master speaks and attending the ceremonies at the monastery, hearing everyone talk about him. I think it was Venerable Frank, and he told the story of the late master who was having some sort of surgical procedure, and they wanted to give him anesthetic, and he refused it. And this was to illustrate how powerful your mind can be, and just to me how powerful the mind of the late master was. And so going through my own illness, I tried that little bit just to separate, and even just having that thought of trying to separate your mind from your pain was helpful. But that, when I am doing that, I always think of that story of the late master.
And a lot of Rinpoche primates.
And some people could do that.
When you are trying to make changes, first of all, you have to know what you're needing to change. And I do believe that, well, obviously, the teacher is the most important, because, and I suppose you have to think of Master Zenru, who is thinking how to create a community that people can learn in and study and practice.
在一个小鸟，它的翅膀、羽毛还没有丰盘的时候，是不可以飞越太平洋那么遥远的疑惑的大海，一定要在安全的地方，还在那个大鸟的带领下，一点点的去把内心中的这些疑惑一点点断除。所以呢，尊汝这一空性见，可是善知识
透过手抄稿，我会跟他们讲，这是师父的心绪里面的东西，这样。虽然我们英文不是翻译的很好，他们有时候说他们看不懂，因为除了翻译英文之外，还有翻译一些文化背景，因为就比较难让他们难了解嘛。像新加坡他那个全球翻译小组呢，把他们的拿来润饰，希望就是说把师父的意思都放在里面。那英文也不是很好嘛，所以我们就有两个，一个是哈佛的博士，一个是那个药剂师，请他们再看再润。那有时候改一改也会改到，就是说把师父的意思就会掉了。那每一次拿回来的时候，我都会再听一遍师父的带子，然后再一段一段的再跟他核对。出来的时候呢，我们就跟两个真上班，一个是我们这一班，也就让他们走，他们就会很老实的跟你讲说，你这个字用的不对，那用那个字会比较好一点。这他们就讲，那我们就很欢迎这样子，这样跟我们讲。所以讲了以后，我们就这两班都走过以后，我们再改。有时候怎么讲？有时候像我们家同修他回来的时候，他说人呢，说他没有反应，就还看我的埋头在那，人都从早上他走的时候我是那个姿势，他晚上回来还是那个姿势，这样，所以有时候那时候想说哇，为什么要这样做？有时候想说真的好傻啊，还是做这种事情。可是那时候看到他们外国同学，他们能够被师父这样摄受，也是蛮好的。
In the Lamrim, that's gradual enlightenment. Get it?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. It accumulates. Don't ignore that because it accumulates. You know, it's like you come here 2 hours a week, and you look back, and it has been 4 or 5 years, 5, 7 years now. And so that accumulates. Your understanding of Lama Tsongkhapa is more than, when you first started. Yeah.
My family, they see what happened to their father, right? He changed over the course of a number of years, not 1 week, not 1 month, not 1 year, over the course of the 5-6 years that I've been at the Lamrim classes. As an example, a friend of mine would say, are you still going to those classes? Yeah, I'm still going. Wow, that's amazing. You should be commended. You went for over 5 years to those classes. Wow, that's something. So they are thinking, you see, why am I doing this? Because I read it, because I study it, it's because I live it. And the benefit, I test the teachings all the time. Like Buddha said we have to do. I don't just take what people say. I test and I test. And I go, that the test tells me it is correct. And so like that.
All right, so you see Houston?
Hi, all.
Yep.
Okay, that's Michelle.
Hi, Alan.
Hi.
And here is Richard.
Hey. Yeah.
I think it's very important, and this is one of the things I learned from medicine, is it's very important to establish a foundation on which to build. And how do I know when things are getting in my mind stream is when I go back, let's say I go back to chapter 3 in the first volume of the Lam Rim. You know, I've probably read it 3 or 4 times, but when I go back, I've forgotten it, right? But every time I go back, it comes back quicker and quicker and quicker and quicker. And I think as you go through the Lam Rim Chen Mo, there's a process of expansion. So when you first read it, you know, you read it, first of all, you read it, you don't understand it, okay? And then you have someone like you explain it to it, and so you get an understanding of it. You can read, let's say, a paragraph of the Lam Rim Chen Mo, and you can it just opens up things. You can connect it to this and that and this and this. Like Zen Ru, you know, she can take a paragraph, she could take a sentence and just expand on it. Mm-hmm. I knew the why, but I was searching for an answer, and the Lam Rim provided me with that answer. Why? And bodhicitta.
师父那时候泪流满面，然后说如果他那时候退了话，也就退了。那今天呢，如果师父是真的那时候退的话，那我们团体就没有现在这个局面。师父说，所有我走过的路，你们都要走。我心想说，哇，我不是正在走这样子的路吗
？I am ready to tell the world, spread some love.